first consultant appointment I've had for 9 years. Hopefully it will come up with some new treatments that I've never even heard of before. Oh, sorry about the lack of makeup, by the way, it's very early. So this video is after the consultancy, and I just wanted to report back on what happened. So I haven't had a meeting with my consultant since 2013. Back then I had a little baby, and my first baby, and she had colic. And so it's quite difficult getting kind of a needy baby all the way to Oxford just for like an hour-long consultancy. And my MS then was pretty stable, so I didn't really have anything to report to him. So the consultant decided, okay, let's not do the yearly consultancy meetings until your MS has changed, really, so just keep in touch with us, which was really helpful for me. I mean, it didn't really even cross my mind that I should be, speaking to someone, having some kind of help, with the progression of MS, until 2020. And that's when I felt my MS start to shift slightly, well, quite a lot. Yeah, my walking was a lot more difficult, and, I had more stuff like fatigue and memory problems. My speech was getting more slurred. So, so it took me a long time to actually decide, okay, maybe I do need help. I reluctantly bought a rollator because it was just so difficult for me to get around. Although back then in 2020 we kind of were at home more because of the pandemic. So, I just put it down to, that must be what it is, In the end, I phoned my MS nurse and they prescribed baclofen to me, which is a muscle relaxant, and that did help a little bit, but not that much. So after speaking to my GP, the first time she said, you don't really need any extra help from a consultant, just talk to your MS nurse. But there was always something in the back of my mind of like, I keep reading, how much things have improved over the last 10 years. And, surely I should be getting some extra help. So I went back to my GP and said, look, I really, really, really want to see a consultant. Please refer me to them, which she did. And hang on, let me just let the cat out. Okay. Go on then. So she did eventually refer me to a consultant at my local hospital, which is the John Radcliffe in Oxford. And I got the appointment. So I went to see him, and I did the usual MS tests of that one, and pushing your feet up and back again, all that sort of thing. And the walking kind of down the corridor and back again. And yeah, when I ended up speaking to him, he said, yes, you have got spasticity, which is what my MS nurse told me about. Told me that I probably had a year or so ago. And sadly, he thought that I've probably gone into secondary progressive MS. I'm feeling sad about that, that it has progressed so much, and I've got lots of layers of regret, about was I looking after myself, with my diet, my exercise. Should I have been taking disease modifying treatments? There's just loads of things. I'm just really sorry that I slipped through the net and didn't see my consultant as much as I probably should have. But I mean, I can't blame myself for that, because what good is that going to do? So I'm really pleased that I saw him, and now they're on top of, what treatment I could have. So I'm probably going to start taking a disease-modifying drug, which is called siponimod. Hopefully I'm saying that properly, but it's the first disease-modifying drug which has become available for secondary progressive MS in like 10 years or something. So that's quite exciting. Obviously it's not going to, rebuild nerve coating or anything, but it will stop the illness progressing as fast as it would have if I hadn't had it. Also, the consultant suggested botulism for my legs, to be injected into my legs, which is a type of Botox, but it helps to rebuild the nerves. It only lasts for about 3 to 4 months, but I'm guessing that I will have it regularly. So it's all going to start by having an MRI, which I'm going to have next week. And so they'll be able to see, how the lesions in my brain and my spine have developed over the... sorry, my cat's looking really sweet. Hello. Miss me. Yeah, so they're gonna have a look at my brain and my spine and see how my lesions have developed. So yeah, I'll report back next week, I guess, after I've had the test. So yeah, so now I can, have more consultancy meetings, and they can look at how I progress and can help any problems that may come up. So yeah, so I'm very glad that I've eventually had a consultancy meeting after 13 long years. I will report back and let you know how the MRI went.